العزيز الحكيم صدق الله العظيم. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Allah Maha Besar dan yang Maha Agung. Rasulullah Shallallahu Alaihi Wasallam say, "Man arada dunya, famalaihi bil ilmi, wa man arada akhirah, famalaihi bil ilmi, wa man arada rumah, famalaihi bil ilmi."
Meaning, whoever wants the world, then let him master knowledge. Whoever wants the afterlife, then let him master knowledge. And whoever wants both the world and the afterlife should master knowledge. Hadis riwayat Ahmad.
Alhamdulillah, thank Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala who gives us health, opportunity, and allow us to guide the reception of the honor guests from MRSM Alor Gajah.
Once again, we say,
Welcome to our guests from MRSM Alor Gajah, Malaysia, in Jakarta's educational and cultural visit. Before that, let's sing anthem song Indonesia Raya, Negaraku, and Mars Muhammadiyah. To all the audience, stand up please.
Ya, di
For all the audience, and the next session, we are going to have the remarks from regional leader of Muhammadiyah Surabaya. So Mr. Jemati MK, time and place is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Baik, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wa bihi nasta'inu ala umuri dunya waddin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin. وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد. Yang kami hormati Vice Principal Puan Nur Halim binti Kamarudin, para guru atau para cikgu, Nurul Fadilah binti Alias, Puan Adija binti Yunus, Tengku Faiz Sani bin Tengku Abdullah Sani, Enjing Tengku Faiz Sani bin Tengku Abdullah Sani, dan Abdullah Aziz bin Baba, Principal of MRSM Alor Gajah, Melaka. Yang kami hormati Ibu Ida selaku Kepala SMP Muhammadiyah 2 Kota Surabaya. Yang saya hormati senior saya, Ustaz Saudara Usman, sebagai tokoh pendidikan di Kota Surabaya. Yang kami hormati para guru di SMP Muhammadiyah 2 dan anak-anak yang kami banggakan. Alhamdulillah, saya bersyukur bisa berdiri di tempat ini. Jujur saya sangat bangga. Bahkan kalau boleh menangis itu saya menitikkan air mata. Kenapa? Karena seusia anak-anakku, tapi begitu membawa acara mengucapkan bahasa Inggris itu saya sudah, Masya Allah, luar biasa. Terima kasih untuk kita. Jadi seusia kalian sudah hebat seperti itu, saya berharap nanti ke depan bangsa ini, perserikatan ini, kota ini, bahkan dunia ini, kalianlah yang akan mewarisi sebagai pemimpin bangsa. Kalau saya orang desa, saya asli orang desa, jadi seusia kalian bisa tampil di depan podium, maka kelas saya hanya sebagai pengurus majelis pendidikan di kota. Nah, kalau sekarang Anda sudah bisa berdiri, insya Allah setingkat internasional pun kalian bisa meraihnya. Dan lagi kami bangga dan mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Ibu Kepala Sekolah dan seluruh jajarannya yang telah membawa sekolah ini menjadi sekolah yang bertaraf internasional untuk tidak melupakan jasa Ustaz Usman yang merintis. Jadi kami tahu persis ketika kami dulu masih di kawasan sekolah ini belum ada apa-apa ya Mas Ustaz ya. Bahkan pembebasan tanah pun masih ya kita tahu semua sejarahnya. Dan sekarang kita sudah tahu SMP Muhammadiyah 2 ini sudah go internasional. Kotanya juga SMP Muhammadiyah. Kita berterima kasih kepada seluruh pimpinan sekolah di MRSM Alor Gajah Melaka yang siap bekerja sama dengan kami. Itu yang pertama kami pesankan kepada anak-anakku siswa-siswi SMP Muhammadiyah 2, kita bekerja sama dengan Malaysia, itu adalah saudara kita. Apa yang menjadi dasar kita pertama, kita malu minuna ikhwatu fa'aslihu baina akhawai. Jadi kita ini bersaudara karena bersaudara dengan Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Tentu Melaka ini adalah bagian dari bangsa Melayu. Kita pun juga bangsa Melayu. Kita pun juga mayoritas Muslim. Di Malaysia juga mayoritas Muslim. Tentu kita adalah saudara yang harus selalu memperbaiki hubungan di antara kita. Beberapa waktu yang lalu misalnya, kalau kita itu terlalu emosi dengan media sosial misalnya, ketika PSSI harus tim muda dengan tim harimau harus bertemu di sebuah lapangan bola, maka emosi kita akan diadu-adu. Ya, kadang kebencian terhadap saudara kita yang di Malaysia itu dimunculkan. Oleh karena itu, saya berharap anak-anak sekalian, kebencian itu harus kita bilang. Kita ini adalah saudara. Malaysia adalah saudara kita. Kita harus bisa belajar dari Malaysia dan kawan-kawan Malaysia pun akan belajar dari kita. Kita harus tahu budaya mereka. Karena kita sudah punya dasar surat Al-Hujurat ayat 13. Surat Al-Hujurat ayat 13 bahwa kita diciptakan berbangsa-bangsa, bersuku-suku, berbeda, tetapi kita harus harus saling mengenal. Maka pelajari satu sarana yang luar biasa. Sekali lagi kami apresiasi untuk SMP Muhammadiyah 2. Tepuk tangan. Tentu juga akan kita untuk sahabat-sahabat kita di MRSM Alor Gajah Melaka. Sampaikan sekali lagi rasa bangga kami sebagai pimpinan di Majelis Pendidikan Kota Surabaya. Semoga peserta pelajar ini membawa manfaat, membawa berkah. Tentu nanti akan kita tularkan kepada sekolah-sekolah lain, sekolah-sekolah Muhammadiyah yang lain. Semoga bisa meniru jejak SMP Muhammadiyah 2 ini lebih baik, lebih maju. Sekali lagi bangga untuk anak-anakku SMP Muhammadiyah 2. Ya, ada yang kurang berkenan. Rasulullah wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
After listening to very inspiring remarks, then we are going to have the remarks from the Al Muhammadiyah Junior High School, Dr. Amra Hidayawati Baduyu. To invite you to come forward to deliver the remarks. warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi yang saya hormati dan saya muliakan Penyidik Abdul Aziz bin Gajah, Kepala Sekolah MRSM Alor Gajah Melaka, yang saya hormati Tuan Nur Hamid, Ibti Karatim selaku Wakil Kepala Sekolah, Tuan Nur Fadilah Ibti Alias, Tuan Aida Ibti Genos, dan Encik Tengku Sani bin Tengku Abdullah Sani, yang saya hormati pula Ustaz Jemati MA dari PDR Surabaya, kemudian Bapak Insinyur Sudarman, Pembina Asap Swasta Survei Surabaya, yang saya hormati Bapak Ibu Guru SMP Muhammadiyah II Surabaya, serta anak-anakku yang saya cintai dan saya banggakan. Yang pertama, mari kita panjatkan puji syukur kehadirat Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala yang telah melimpahkan rahmat serta karunia-Nya kepada kita, sehingga pada hari ini kita dapat bersama kembali dalam kegiatan student exchange secara virtual dengan MRSM Alor Gajah Melaka. Bapak Ibu yang saya hormati, jaringan kerjasama ini sebenarnya telah lama kita lakukan sejak tahun 2019. Kita pernah mengunjungi sekolah ini, ya. Kemudian dari sekolah di sana menjadikan akan kunjungan balik ke Indonesia. Namun COVID-19 ini yang menjadi masalah dari hubungan kita, ya, sehingga 2020 dan 2021 kita tidak pernah menjalin kerjasama kembali. Namun dengan etikat baik dari kami dan dari Melaka, maka hari ini kita mengadakan kembali kerjasama. Dan saya mengharapkan bahwa hari ini bukanlah hanya sekali, ya, tetapi ada kegiatan-kegiatan selanjutnya, terutama di bulan Ramadan dan di bulan-bulan yang lain. Bapak Ibu yang saya hormati, tentunya kita haruslah banyak belajar dari sekolah-sekolah meskipun di luar negeri, seperti yang kami laksanakan kemarin di Turki dan lain-lain. Kita harus membuka diri untuk belajar dari mereka. Anak-anakku yang saya banggakan, hari ini meskipun tidak kita berkunjung ke sana, namun insya Allah serasa kita berjumpa dengan mereka. Nah, dari yang kelas 8 dan kelas 7, insya Allah tahun depan kita akan ke sana, ya, dan berkunjung ke sekolah-sekolah lainnya. Ya, semangat untuk kalian dan tetap untuk berlatih, ya, untuk berlatih dan menampilkan presentasi kalian yang membanggakan. Saya kira itu saya sampaikan. Semoga kerjasama ini tetap berlanjut. Ya, jadi tahun-tahun akan saja terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Mr. Jemati and Mrs. Indah for inspiring remarks.
It is incomplete if you do not hear the readings from our today. MRSM Alor Gajah, Encik Abdul Aziz bin Gajah, we invite you to come to have some speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ربي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi and very good day to Chief of Muhammadiyah Genteng Surabaya, Bapak Kus Priyanto, the principals, Ibu Dr. Andes Ida Indah Wati Waliulu, Vice Principal, Bapak Ahmad Jamaluddin, GM, Coordinator, Bapak Anas Effendi, SPD, teachers and students of SMP Muhammadiyah 2, Vice Principal of Talent Development, Puan Nurul Hanim binti Kamarudin from MRSM Alor Gajah, student representative advisors, Puan Nurul Fadilah Alias, Puan Alida Yunus, Encik Tengku Faiz Sani, Tengku Abdullah Sani, beloved student of MRSM Alor Gajah and SMP Muhammadiyah 2, Surabaya. Alhamdulillah, after months of preparation, eventually here we are today, meeting virtually on a blessed Friday mornings. Alhamdulillah, my heartiest appreciation to SMP Muhammadiyah 2, teachers, staff and students for, especially Pak Anas, for the full commitment to ensure this event runs smoothly. We are pleased that you have chosen to visit MRSM Alor Gajah, not only this year but past few years. Cultural exchange programs are beneficial to students from both schools, as students can connect. Not only that, but cultural exchange is also for enriching and empowering the global community. Students are exposed to people from different cultural, geographic, and socio-economic backgrounds and provide the opportunity for students to develop a greater understanding of diversity both in Indonesia and Malaysia. This event also allows students to interact with and learn from people who are different from themselves and to participate in a new and unique experience beyond their own communities. This assists students to develop positive relationship with others, understand a broader range of perspective, and develop the knowledge and skill needed for participation in our multicultural society. As we connect with those of different background, cultural upbringing, and communities than our own, it becomes more and more clear that not only do our differences contribute to unique and wonderful global society, but that there are often more similarities among us than we would expect. Upon the stories we see in the media focus heavily on our differences, but cultural exchange challenge that in several ways. First, cultural exchange proves that you can thrive in a new environment. They are living proof that cultural exchange is effective and enables us to become leaders wherever we go. Number two, it shows the importance of similarities rather than differences. Despite being surrounded by an endless stream of news media that often perpetuates fear of those different than ourselves, by going out, speaking to, and connecting with others, we see clearly that we are more similar than different. We love, laugh, and cry for the same universal human values. Number three, it highlights the beauty of diversity. Although we begin to see our similarities more clearly, this does not mean that our uniqueness fall by wayside. Rather, through cultural exchange, we can celebrate our differences and use the knowledge of one another cultures going forward to be effective global leaders. Number 4, cultural exchange makes the world a more beautiful, connected place for everyone. If we recognize the intrinsic value that each member of our global community holds, we can better understand one another. If we better understand one another, we can work together for impactful change. Having said all this, remind me of an old Quran verse, Surah Al-Hujurat, verse number 13, that sounds, wahai manusia, sungguh kami telah menciptakan kamu dari seorang lelaki dan seorang perempuan. Kemudian kami jadikan kamu berbangsa-bangsa dan bersuku-suku agar kamu saling mengenal. Sesungguhnya yang paling mulia di antara kamu di sisi Allah ialah orang yang paling bertakwa. Sungguh Allah Maha mengetahui, Maha teliti. Ladies and gentlemen, we should focus more in equality rather than differences. We need to recognize our customs, and appreciate everything and enjoy diversity, and no doubt eventually the best among us is the one who is muttaqin, that has most taqwa. Dear teachers and students of SMP Muhammadiyah, for your information, MRSM Alor Gajah is a dual certificate MRSM. This means 2 curriculums merged. Students are taking both national exam as well as international examinations. That is International General Certificate of Secondary Education, IGCSE from Cambridge. IGCSE curriculum inculcates the feeling of globalization and oneness in the student and helps reduce their cultural divisions. We truly believe that good education plays a vital role in building a bright future for our children. Therefore, we are committed to providing an atmosphere to our students where they all can learn new educational things every day, learns about teamwork, and importantly, right from wrong. I am extremely glad at the fact that the MRSM Alor Gajah committee members as well as teachers are putting in every effort to teach the highest lessons in education and moral example. Our students always uphold our motto, AG number 1. They have not only excelled in academics, but are also very good at extracurricular activities. Our Kompang team have performed a national event in 2018. Traditional and modern music club had combined to put on a grander cultural performance which involved Kompang, Gamelan, orchestra, and band. We believe that creating a positive school culture begins with teaching your students self-leadership and integrity so that they can be a positive influence of their peers. MRSM has special student leadership development program and life skills program that we believe to give an impact our young adults now and into the future. We have our young leaders here, the Student Representative Council, that is a student-based and led opportunity that elected by their fellow friends. The selected student represent of attending our college and are given the responsibility of voicing the needs of the student, organizing school and community events, and are given the opportunity to make a difference. Being part of the SRC benefit students in numerous ways, as it enables students to build public speaking skill, give them the confidence to liaise with their fellow students, teachers, and principal, implement effective time management skill, promotes problem-solving skill, and condition students to deal with real-life circumstances and take the lead. Our students always strive the best academically. They have not only made us proud, but brought accolades to our college and have given it a good reputation, thus adding extra feather to its cap. Our school has constantly received attention from the public and has hosted the visit of some famous ex-peoples from well-known institutions on TV, national, as well as overseas. Most of the visitors have even returned to pay multiple visits to our school. Feedback received from the visiting guests has always been positive. This certainly would not have been possible without our committed staff, members, and responsible students at this school. Dear audience, let us enjoy ourselves today by learning and understanding our different culture and school concept and enjoy the performance. Hopefully everyone in this room learn as much as possible and get to know one another and when can keep in touch, inshallah. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to AJ Abdul Aziz Ibrahim for some tips. And this welcoming program is incomplete if we have not seen the students of Muhammadiyah performance. Yay!
Okay, we are going to see the presentation of Muhammadiyah Junior High School and the special program. I'm really curious about this. So let's go on and see the presentation.
Right, okay, time and place
It's
is yours.
yours.
Di atas, di atas.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Gajah, kemudian Surabaya, our students, Mr. and and also my friends. Hello everyone, today me and my friends are going to tell you about Muhammadiyah special project. First of all, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Ella Wikramanedi, my name is Raya Murumin Soto, my name is Washa Rajahoyo,
Ini puasa kami mau bersih dengan kondisi danis. Kepada pengelola juga kami datang.
My name is Papa Dewata,
our school name is Muhammadiyah Junior High School, Surabaya. Located at Muhammadiyah Surabaya, Indonesia. We have 5 special programs. Sport class, talent activity class, Sunday school, and my friends are going to educate. Also, Muhammadiyah program is a class for students who have beautiful skills and impress the program. This program helps students to move their ability to memorize and read the Quran. There are 10 things that will be taught. So first is tajweed, which means to beautiful and unify the reading. The second is tafsir, which means to correct the reading. And the last, tafsir, is tafsir, which means to memorize with everything.
Workplace is one of the in Africa have sports. Basketball, football, baseball, chess, archery, baseball, traditional sports, and hockey. Other programs are often for students with investment in arts and entrepreneurship, such as games, band, theater, television, photography, theater, journalism, and television, cinematography, animation, and television media. Next is Sunday school. Sunday school program is a program that affects everybody, but often not just on Sundays, pursuing life skills, technology, and foreign languages, Malaysian Arabic. This method of learning leads rapid results in collaboration with teachers according to the method. The Sunday school program has special benefits such as creating the workflows and responsibilities that relate to the kids. Some children and some innovative skills, and also student exchange abroad, moreover in Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Bangladesh, and
Now, Spark program is standard for talent acquisition. So, in this program, we give access to student education and education.
Okay, and there's also quite this program from our. We know that every student has their own interests and in our school, we appreciate the development and interest of the students. And we have a lot of achievement in sports, art, and also in academics. And that's what makes our school be one of the best of Sulawesi. The other topics we will take the matter of technology next slide. We stand up to deliver our speech. And thank you for your attention. See you next slide. That's all. Okay, so this is the presentation about our school and educational program, right? Do you know what soccer is?
Next, we are going to see the presentation about the culture of Surabaya. Let's not take the time. Time and place is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable Principal MRSM, Alor Melaka, Abdul Aziz Bintang, Ustaz Ustazah Junior High School yang 2 and 5 the Hello everyone, I'm Gajah and everybody, you can call me Gajah. Here we will introduce our city, namely City of Surabaya. Before that, introduce my friend who will ask you.
Hello everyone, it's Alor Saraswati and you can call me Tita. And this is my friend. Amit. Oh yeah, Satya Anna. You can call me Amit. Hello, my name is Melaka. You can call me Melaka. And my name is Satya Anna. You can call me Amit.
Okay, Surabaya is the neatest city of the world, which is available at last Australia, one of the most famous executives of 19th September 1945. At the time, the yellow showed the Dutch flag at the orange water on the yellow water, on the street. The incident was known as the Black Incident. Maybe it is a known interpretation. Next, I will introduce food in Surabaya. First is lontong balap. This typical Surabaya identity. Lontong balap contains lontong of fried and cut into fine dishes by simmering salt. And the second is sate kelapa. Beef fat and bread in spices and then extra products against a delicious dish. And lastly is mandi, made from rubber leaf that are steamed and then enjoyed with a spicy sweet potato salad. Okay, next is the local food that our city has and it will be introduced by my
Okay, Surabaya has a picture, but we're gonna explain some of it. Melaka is one of the unique traditions that have been kept out by the people of Surabaya. The season will usually bring the affection and occasion to life. Unfortunately, this tradition is sick of gambling game. What? Gambling? Gambling. Gambling is another way to think overseeing in a large scale. Music is designed to create rhythms and instruments complementing what is the instrument radar? The musical instrument is made of bamboo and called the The music is the result of this phenomenon sound around earthquakes. Manteca is a very ceremony or practice which is groom and the bride to be born from the origin of Dutch, Arabic, Chinese, and Japanese culture. Alright, that's all from us. Next is the tourist destination. Okay, in here, we look like we discussed and pre-developed the tourist destination in Surabaya. This scientific characteristic of culture and food, Surabaya has some tourist destinations that are no less attractive. The first is the urban forest. Surabaya is a forest that are prepared for a weekend visit. The forest is the bamboo forest which is located on Marina and Street. Furthermore, Surabaya has a historical place that is suitable as a place for literacy and education. Among them is the Heroes Monument, which is located on Polo Lake and several museums. And next is Gajah Beach, which is the only beach in Surabaya. Located on Pantai Gajah Beach, this beach is very suitable to be visited for one vacation. Lastly, Surabaya is a tour that is highly recommended to be visited while on vacation with family or friends, such as student trips.
Okay, here is another point in the city of Surabaya, where maybe you can visit our city next time. Well, maybe that's all for now. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So that's all about the presentation of culture Surabaya.
Okay, there's one thing right here at Surabaya.
Food, culture, history, and destination.
So if our guests from MRSM other background want to do vacation but don't know where to go, I really recommend you guys to go to Surabaya City. Next is we are going to see the students' presentation from MRSM other Gajah. 5 meeting students is yours.
I would like to say thank you to our MCs for today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. Our honored guest, Chief of Muhammadiyah Genteng, Surabaya, Bapak Kuspriyanto, Principal DRA Ida Indah Wati Waliulu, Vice Principal Bapak Ahmad Jamaluddin DM, our respected Principal, Vice Principals, full board members, teachers, and our beloved students. Praise be to Allah for giving us the will for all of us to rejoice in this program. Before we continue with our presentation, I would like to use this opportunity to introduce the Student Council briefly. So to start with, my name is Ahmad Shamil, and I am the President of the Student Council.
Hello everyone, my name is Yaya and I'm the Deputy President of the Student Representative Council.
Hi, my name is Abu Bakar Azami and I'm the President of Student Disciplinary Board of MRSM Gajah.
Hi everyone, my name is Shamim and I am the General Secretary.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia J and I am the Honorary Treasurer for the Student Council. It's very nice to meet you all.
This is Ameh, and he is our exco for the Boys Affair, and unfortunately, he is not able to speak out right now.
Hi everyone, my name is Ilya and I'm in charge of the Girls Affairs Exco.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muazzami and you guys can call me Muaz. I am the President of Religious and Spiritual Exco. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Aidan and I am the head of Sports and Recreation Bureau.
Hi, my name is Afif Azami and I am the head of the Communication and Information Exco.
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. I am Alia and I'm in charge for the students' welfare.
Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. My name is Najhan and I'm in charge of the Culture Exco.
Hello everyone, my name is Nuriza Farzana and I am the head of Food and Health Exco.
This is the picture of all of us, our big family. And for your information, the Student Council representative of MRSM Alor Gajah is an organization responsible in vocalizing the needs and rights of the students. It consists of 14 members, all of us, 14 members, and 3 teachers who play the role as advisors to the council. We hope this presentation can help the students to know more about our institution. So lend us your ear and attention as we go through this informative presentation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Okay, so this is the introduction to our informative presentation. Okay, so we'll start from the top and then we'll narrow it down to the bottom to our institution. So we'll start with Malaysia. You see there's 4 parts of this presentation. We have Malaysia, we have Melaka, we have Majlis Amanah Rakyat Mara, and then specifically our institution, MRSM Maktab Rendah Sains Mara. My name is Afdalia Binti Fadin and I will be your first presenter of the day and I will be presenting to you about Malaysia, our nation and our identity. Okay, so when you look at a country, you think, oh, who lives in this country? Who resides in this country? So there are 3 main races here in Malaysia. We have Malays, we have Chinese, and we also have Indians. One more very, very important thing to note is that Malaysia is a very diverse country. See, it's not just this 3. We have much, much more cultures. And only to name a few, we have Iban people, we have Bidayu, Bajau, Bugis, Bumi Putra, Hainan people, Proto-Malay, Negrito, and I can go on and on. There's so much cultures, right? So next slide, please. Now, talking about races, all of us have things that we value. All of us have things that we celebrate. So as Malaysia is so diverse, here are some very interesting celebrations that we Malaysians celebrate. First of all, we have Eid al-Fitr. As you might be very, very familiar with this, it is celebrated on the first week of Shawwal, after the month of fasting, after the month of Ramadan, and this is only celebrated by Muslims and all Malays here in Malaysia. Here are some foods that we Malaysians eat traditionally during Eid al-Fitr. Next slide. Okay, the next celebration is Deepavali. You might not know this, but Deepavali actually means path of light, which to me, I believe is very, very enlightening. So here I show you some art. It's called Rangoli. Its name is Rangoli. It's very, very beautiful. There's a lot of different variations and colors, and Indians lay this art, this Rangoli, in front of their houses every Deepavali, as they believe that it can bring happiness, it can bring joy to the household. Okay, last but not least, we have Chinese New Year. This is celebrated by the Chinese. And whenever you come to Malaysia or any occasion when it's Chinese New Year, you'll see everyone wearing red. I'm not wearing red, but I'm wearing pinkish red. But you'll see Chinese wearing a very bright red. They will wear red cheongsams, red clothing. And as they believe that the color red can bring wealth and money to their family. And here there's some interesting photos of lion dances. It's a really hard performance to master, and they believe that it can bring good fortune, also wealth, also money, and it can also chase away evil spirits for their family. Okay, so this is just to introduce to you. I won't go deep into this, but here are some cuisines here in Malaysia. So if you ever come to Malaysia, prioritize these dishes and put them on your must-try list. Okay, so we have nasi kerabu. You can see the really interesting blue rice. Not all rice is blue. So whenever you come to Malaysia, please try nasi kerabu. It's really, really good. Next, nasi lemak. It's directly translated into fat rice. It's basically just coconut rice and some garnishes. If you ever ask a Malaysian what food reminds them of their nation, what food reminds them of Malaysia, it will be nasi lemak. And last but not least, asam laksa. You can Google about it. It has this really tangy and brothy broth served with some noodles, and it's amazing. Now that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter, Nachan.
Okay, thank you, Afdalia. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Najhan, and I will be presenting about our beloved and unique states of Malaysia, Melaka. So you may wonder what is actually a Melaka. What is the history of Melaka? Does it have any attractive places? What's the uniqueness of Melaka itself? Don't worry, lend me your ears and let me answer those questions. So the first thing that you need to know, Melaka is founded in 14th century by para Meswara, also known as Iskandar Shah. Like many other countries, Melaka also have been colonized by big countries such as Portuguese, Japanese, and Britain. Even though it brings a lot of suffering to the people, it still has some advantages when Melaka is colonized. Melaka becomes more developed as it becomes a popular trading port in the history. Next slide. What are some of the attractive places that makes the tourists interested in Melaka? So as we all know, Melaka is really well known for its history. So the first historical places that I would like to show you guys is the Stadius Museum. Stadius Museum is the oldest remaining Dutch building in Asia, and Stadius means city hall, and that is the reason why this building is constructed back then, which is to serve as the governor's residence and town hall. And not so long ago, this building is turned into a museum, and it displays about common features of the Dutch colonial architecture. So this is my suggestion. If you go to the Stadius Museum, the first thing that you can do is you can explore the History and Ethnography Museum. You can learn about the rich history of Melaka, and also it tells you about the culture and lifestyle of the local communities. The second thing that you can do is you can do a photo session at Queen's Victoria Fountain. Despite the fountain being over 100 years old, the fountain is still functional and in good shape. It's also possibly the only colonial water fountain that still works. Next, I wanted to show you guys about other historical places, which is Flor de Mar Maritime Museum. This is a museum that displays about the maritime activities that happened back then. It tells the history of Melaka, which was a center of trade in ancient times. There is an exhibition of painting, old map, maritime, and trade-related artifacts. And for the ship fanatics, there is also a collection of different ship models that are on display. You guys can check this out when you visit Melaka next time. After that, Melaka not only have historical places to be attracted to. Melaka also have a diverse community with unique and different cultures and races. There is also an ethnic that is popular in Melaka, which is Baba Nyonya. Basically, Baba Nyonya is mixed Chinese Malay communities. We can see Malay influence in this ethnic as their clothing is very, very similar to Malay's clothing. Kebaya Nyonya is a clothing that is worn by female in this ethnic as a traditional attire. You can see in the slide that there is a picture that have colorful attire, and at the top right corner, they are wearing the kebaya nyonya. And it is designed with symbol or pattern that related with Chinese, and it is usually worn with kain sarung batik. And also they also have long dress that was adapted from traditional Malay clothing baju kurung. You can see at the bottom left corner, they are wearing the baju panjang or long dress. The difference with baju kurung is long dress have 3 bushes as additional accessories. Baba and Nyonya have a really interesting cuisine and dishes that are really wonderful and delicious. Some typical dishes include ayam pongteh, a Melaka Nyonya dish made with chicken, potato, and flavored with tauchu, a fermented soybean sauce, and gula Melaka. They also have udang masak lemak nenas, and it was often prepared for Chinese New Year family reunion dinner, at family gathering, and for prayers to the deceased relative on special prayer months. That's all from me. Next, let's watch a short video about the attraction places in Melaka, and I will pass the presentation to the next presenter, Alia.
Thank you so much, Najhan. Now it is my turn to present you my part. But before that, hi guys, still remember me? I'm Alia. Now, I am going to explain a little bit about MARA, or also known as Majlis Amanah Rakyat. Before MARA was established, there was once the Rural Industrial Development Authority, or known as RIDA, being established first on 1951. It is actually a program to provide economic assistance and support Malay farmers and rural inhabitants. After some time, the organization expanded its scope, and the Parliament of Malaysia converted it into MARA in 1966. As a result, this caused MARA to play a big role for education in Malaysia. This is because MARA provides scholarships for excellent students and builds many education institutions to help Bumi Putra. If you guys don't know, Bumi Putra is actually a term used Malays, the orang asli of Peninsular Malaysia, and various indigenous peoples of East Malaysia. Many students were able to continue their studies to the Ivory Tower with the help of MARA. Next, Maktab Rendah Sains MARA, or MRSM, was built for students aged 13 until 17. They offer secondary level of education, and not to mention, they have also established 55 MRSMs across Malaysia since 1973. Next, did you know there are actually a few different types of MRSM programs? There are MRSM IGCSE, MRSM Premier, MRSM IB, MRSM Ulu Alba, and MRSM Technical. Generally, every MRSM offers a combined education program between the national curriculum and MRSM special curriculum based on STEM. STEM is actually science, technology, engineering, mathematics. In the next few slides, I will explain more about MRSM programs that are offered. First, we have MRSM IGCSE. IGCSE stands for International General Certificate of Secondary Education. We are one of the colleges that offer the IGCSE program. This means that our college provides a dual certificate program, which is IGCSE and SPM. It also includes personality development module, entrepreneurship module, and soft skills module. Other than that, MRSM Premier. There is nothing to say much about this program because it is actually the same as secondary school, but they are hostile as addition. I did list some of the Premier MRSM. For example, Arau Perlis, Berseri Perlis, Merbuk Kedah, Pendang Kedah, PDRM Kulim Kedah, Baling Kedah, Transkrian Libung Tebal Pulau Pinang, and Felda Trolak Sungai Perak. Next, MRSM Ulul Alba. The aim of this program is to produce students who are educated and devoted believers. The goal is to produce MRSM students who follow STEM is still applicable, but they also challenge these children to memorize and appreciate the Quran as a daily practice. There is a really interesting information that I want to share. There is an alumni from MRSM Ulul Albab Kota Putra, which is located in Kuala Terengganu, is now working with Tesla. Of course, you guys know Tesla, right? It is a big company known for making electric cars and is led by Elon Musk as the CEO. Furthermore, we have MRSM IB. This is a program to maintain existing curriculum implemented in all MRSMs throughout Malaysia. By all means, they apply MYP or can be called as Middle Years Program. The approach they made are from the International Baccalaureate Education System. It will create students that are open-minded, knowledgeable, thinkers, and have a great communication skills. For those of you who are wondering, what is baccalaureate? It is actually an examination intended to qualify successful candidates for higher education. Last but not least, MRSM Technical. This program is the same as MRSM Premier, but the biology subjects are not offered and are replaced with the engineering subjects. Those MRSM with this program focus more on skills. I think that's all from me, but before I pass this presentation to the next presenter, let's watch a video. Thank you.
Thank you, Alia. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Shamil, and I will be presenting about our institution, Maktab Rendah Sains Mara Alor Gajah. So, Maktab Rendah Sains Mara, or famously known as MRSM Alor Gajah, has started operating since 2007. So, what makes our institution so special? One of it is that it offers the IGCSE course, which is short for International General Certificate of Secondary Education, that is used around the globe to pursue in higher studies. Plus, MRSM Alor Gajah is excellent in both academic and co-curricular activities. These are amongst the many glories achieved by the students of MRSM Alor Gajah. In co-curricular aspects, our students managed to achieve 4 gold and 2 silver medals in World Scholars Cup. For your information, World Scholars Cup, or WSC, is competition involving the English language. So if you are interested, maybe you can go on their website, which is www.scholarscup.org, or just search for World Scholars Cup in Google. I assure you, it's very helpful in terms of development of linguistic skills of students. Next, our National Science Championship managed to get through to the global round. And in the sports division, our Taekwondo squad won 1 silver and 4 bronze medals in the Inter-MRSM Taekwondo Championship. For your information, Inter-MRSM Championship are competitions that are held annually amongst MRSM representatives all over Malaysia. And next, this is our rugby team, and in 2020, they managed to achieve league champions in the state level rugby championship. Next, in academics, the institution managed to obtain excellent results with 23 students who achieved more than 4 A's in IGCSE. And in this picture, particularly, you can see our Deputy President, Yaya, herself, who managed to score straight A stars in IGCSE. And on top of that, 41 of our students aced with straight A's in the SPM examination, and that is Malaysian Certificate of Secondary Education back in 2020. Next. These are the major leadership councils in our institution that involves directly in providing better environment for the students. So firstly, we have the Student Representative Council, which is us, and we are responsible for the matters happening around the school. And secondly, we have the Students Disciplinary Board, which focuses on shaping the disciplines of MRSM Alor Gajah students. And last but not least, Religious and Spiritual Council, which translates to Badan Dakwah dan Rohani in Malay. Badan Dakwah dan Rohani helps with guiding students with Islam practices. Following is a video to give visuals of our institution. That is all for now. We really hope the presentation gives useful inputs to those attending, and thank you for listening. Now I will pass it back on to the MCs to continue the program.
Okay, thank you for the students from MRSM Alor Gajah.
Presentation, I really learned and I would love about Malaysia, Melaka, and MRSM. Inshallah, if I have a chance, I will do it. It is the performance from students of MRSM Alor Gajah.
Okay, please, issue.
Apa mana lagi? Apa? Apa ini? Apa ini?
This is one of the infamous poet in Malaysia. Up to this date, he had created almost 200 poetry, and his poetry is used as a learning model for the literature students. His name is Datuk Dr. Wan Osman Wan Awang, also known as Datuk Dr. Usman Awang. He was born on 12 July 1929 at Kota Tinggi, Johor. He graduated from 6th grade in his local Malay school, and he can't pursue his studies due to his family poverty, even though he really into readings. He then kidnapped by the Japanese soldier to Singapore to do forced labor. He joined the police force after the war and served Johor and Melaka. In 1951, he moved to Singapore and worked as a proofreader and then as a reporter for the newspaper Melayu Raya. He later joined the weekly Mingguan Melayu newspaper in 1952 and began publishing his first poems and stories. This is where he started to become known by people. After Malaysia's independence in 1957, he lived in Kuala Lumpur and worked in the National Language Regulatory Board, the Dewan Bahasa and Pustaka until 1985. He has won many awards for his poetry and become well known for his skills and knowledge. He has been awarded as one of the Malaysian National Laureates and become the Honorary Doctor of University of Malaya. He has also been awarded as Darjah Kebesaran by the Sultan of Perak and the title Dato in 1991. Usman Awang died of a heart attack on 29 November 2001 in Kuala Lumpur when he was 72 years old. He was laid to rest at Bukit Kiara Muslim Cemetery, Kuala Lumpur.
Hadiah Hari Lahir Anakku, karya Usman Awang. Anakku belum bisa berkata lagi. Putih hatinya, putih wajah Nabi. Senyum dan tangisnya adalah kata hati. Rekahan bunga di bawah sinar matahari pagi. Kawan-kawan yang datang serta persembahan. Tanda selamat, tanda khidmat. Hari lahir yang selalu dimuliakan. Ah, kenapa kau bawakan senapang, kereta meriam dan kapal terbang perang? Meski sekadar barang mainan sebagai tanda mata hari lahir gemilang. Betapakah kerelaan dari kebenaran antara kehormatan dan keyakinan teguh. Sebab kau mengajar anak-anak membunuh. Manakah milik dunia yang baik? Ah, berikan padanya, ia bisa senyum jua. Meski sekadar sekerat pensil kayu cuma. Anakku dan anak-anak kita semua, jangan dilukai hati mereka dengan senjata. Biar di wajah dan hatinya cinta berbunga. Dunia yang damai, hidup yang sejahtera.
Thank you so much for the performance and the presentation from the students of Malaka. We are very happy to meet all of you. Okay, before we close the agenda, it's dialogue section between the teacher and the students from Indonesia and Malaysia. Thank you.
Wis tak upload. Hello everyone.
Without further ado, I want to share you guys about my presentation about religious and spiritual activities. Next. Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muaz Amir bin Abdul Muin. I am the president of Religious and Spiritual Exco, or known as Badan Dakwah dan Rohani. Today, the main component for my presentation are the daily activities that we do at our college, Usrah, Imam and Bilal program, and also the Ihya Ramadan program that will be started next week. Next. All right, let's start. So, some of the activities that we do is Quran recitation. Normally, the Quran recitation we will do after Subuh and Maghrib prayer. On top of that, during morning roll call, we will randomly select any male students to lead Quran recitation. The Bada will lead most of it. On Thursday night, we will do Yasin together in the surau, and on Sunday morning, we will have Masurat to start our day. After that, we have this activity called Hadith of the Day. It is where the Bada will share Hadith during morning roll call and through our Bada social media. The Hadith will be reshared after Asar prayer along with its meaning or implied content. Next. Moving on, the definition of Usrah is like a gathering session talking about anything, whether it is something about what is going on at the college or about the current situation of the world. The main component of Usrah is Ta'aruf. Ta'aruf, this is where the member of the group that get to know each other casually. Apart from that, the main reasons are to get close to Allah, bridging the Islamic brotherhood among the students. Also, the focus for this program is for the Form 1 and Form 2 students. They get to make friends with their own batch since they are still new at the college. Since the pandemic started, they rarely get the chance to have some interaction with themselves face to face. The girls and boys will be separated and will be divided into groups. There will be a senior to look after them. A topic will be used for this session as a guideline for them on what to talk and encourage them to share. This is some of the photos taken. As you guys can see, this is our BWP President, Ahmad Shamil, with the Form 1 students talking about our college. Next. And last, you can see our BWP Deputy President, Afdalia, sharing her story with the Form 1 students at our DS. Without further ado, as the pandemic started, many of the students didn't get the chance to lead prayers. From this program, the students will be trained to be an imam. They will get the exposure and knowledge about the basics. Mainly, only the Form 4 and Form 5 students will be selected to join it. Why was this program held? It is for the future of students where they will need the skill. Being an imam can boost up their confidence to be a leader and to talk in front of people. Next. And as you guys can see, this is our class in the surau. The ustads will help the students with their learning step by step. There will be some materials so the students will understand more easily. Next. Okay, so for the upcoming months, the months where all Muslims are waiting for Ramadan, some of the program that will be held is Tarawih, Nuzul Quran, Qiyamul Perdana, and Tadarus Al-Quran. In fact, the students who join the Imam and Bilal program will lead the Tarawih in the surau. Bada Kubra is a competition where the students can show their hidden talent and to find who is the best to represent the college in an upcoming competition between colleges. All the activities will be held to cherish the holy months. Students will take part in every program and it will be a great experience for the students. Lastly, Happy Ramadan Kareem from us. Let us hope this will not be our last Ramadan. That's all from us. Thank you on behalf of the videography.
Yeah. Thank you for your presentation. It's very good. Yeah. And now maybe it's right for dialogue section. Yes? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All the students here wanna ask, is there any activity at night in Ramadan month, like tadarus, reading Holy Book, reading Holy Quran? Is that? Maybe at school.
Sorry, Pak Anas, I can't hear your voice clearly. Can you chat in the meeting so that I can see what is your question?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Anas, we can hear echo here. Your question is not clear for us. Your voice is not clear. Maybe someone can type the question for us to understand clearly for the question, Mr. Anas.
Yeah. That's
okay. Now clear. Now clear, Mr. Anas.
clear. Okay. Yeah. All my students wanna ask actually. Yeah. In Ramadan month, is there any activities at night? Maybe if in Indonesia like tadarus Quran, reading Holy Quran at school. Maybe is there any activity like in our school? Maybe.
Okay, so for Ramadan, we will do tadarus Al-Quran during after Asar prayer. But at night, we will first perform our Isha prayer and then we will do our Tarawih together. But on top of that, we'll do Al-Mulk recitation in the dormitory.
Right. Okay. Because yeah. Okay. Before that, I want to ask you, my staff or the teacher want to ask, what date is for Ramadan month in Malaysia? 1st April or 2nd April or 3rd April?
It is on Sunday, 3rd April. Yes.
Oh, 3rd April. 3rd
Yeah.
April. Okay, but in Indonesia there are two. Yeah, maybe 2nd April and 3rd April maybe. But yeah, back to my questions that I want to share it because of my student wanna read together Holy Book. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Actually, my student wanna ask that because we wanna share together. We wanna read Holy Book together. So it means, yeah, the student in Malaysia reading Holy Quran when it's in Ramadan month is not at night.
We also do Quran recitation during after Maghrib prayer also.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why we wanna actually, in order we are closer, yeah, semakin dekat, so that actually we have planning. Yeah, maybe we have planning. Yeah, maybe one day we read Holy Book, we read Al Quran together. Maybe.
Right.
Yeah, but by online because it is not possible to do it offline. Maybe if you would like to, maybe
Okay, I will think about it. Thank you.
Yeah, because actually, we wanna
Mr.
know.
Anas,
Yeah.
sorry for disturbing. Maybe for your suggestion that we want to recite for the Quran together through the online, maybe we can manage for the. Maybe we can find not
Okay,
all
okay,
for
okay.
the not for all the days. Maybe we can choose
Yeah,
later
one.
which dates that are suitable for us to manage for the online for the recitation for the Quran together with Malaysia and Indonesia.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you, Miss. Thank you, Pan. Maybe another student, maybe any question, because actually we make this to dialogue section. If that we are closer, maybe another student from Malaysia or from Indonesia wanna ask, maybe about our culture, about our school, maybe.
Mr. Anas,
Yes.
question is, do your school have this council like us? We have religious exco, which is responsible to handle activities that involves of Islamic activities. Do you have the association or organization that is responsible for that?
Yeah, I answered. Yes, we have. Yeah, we have. Yeah, but here the name is IPM, Ikatan Pelajar Muhammadiyah. So that for the chosen student who will handle the religion activity like in Ramadan month, they manage all their friends to have a religion activity like that. But the name is IPM. I think in MRSM, what the name of the organization for the school student organization? Yeah, maybe. Thank you.
Mr. Anas,
Mr. Anas, can
Yes.
you repeat again your question, Mr. Anas?
What question? No, no question. Maybe just like that. Just wanna share an idea so that I just answer what the student Aidan, yeah, is it? Aidan Ashraf, yeah, who asked me about the organization of students. Yes, for religion activities section.
Thank you, Mr.
Sorry, the sound is coming back because of, yeah, we are in room and then meeting together. Yeah. So that we are not face to face one by one, but we are in one room. And then, yeah, if I turn on the sound, maybe it sounds not nice, quick, 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 like that. Yeah. Yeah. How?
Mr. Anas,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it possible for us to visit Surabaya this year?
Yeah, inshallah. We will very happy if the student from MRSM Alor Gajah wanna visit us. We are so excited and we will wait for it. Inshallah. Inshallah we can. Yeah, because actually we have program also. We can visit your school and you can visit our school to know the Surabaya, to know the beauty of mountain Bromo and our another beautiful destination. Maybe there are many. So visit us. Inshallah, we were very happy.
Thank you for the question from Malaysia. Mr. Anas, if we have a planning to go to Surabaya this year, maybe you can suggest to us which month that's suitable for us to visit your school. Maybe for the planner, our planner for the school is not same between Malaysia and Indonesia. Maybe after this, you can suggest to us which month that's suitable for us to visit Surabaya.
Okay. Yeah. What month? We'll tell it.
Maybe we can have the discussion later.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we will discuss later. Yeah. At all, yeah, all the students here are very happy to have a relation with the MRSM and Indonesia students. That I think all my students are very happy because they can communicate again with the approach school. Yeah. Okay. Maybe for the student, another student from Indonesia, is there? Murid dari Indonesia nggak ada nanya? Ya tanya, kasih. Oh ya Sarah, ya. Oke. Tanya, suruh tanya. Oke. Yeah, wait. Maybe my student wanna ask, but they are shy. Sorry. So that I got my student, my teacher, or I got the teacher to handle, to be, yeah.
For your information, Mr. Anas, our student also very excited to have this session for this morning. Actually, they already have the 2 days for the last night and also 2 nights lah. They have a rehearsal to prepare for this occasion today. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, that's very great. Yeah. Okay. With whom I said it one. Yeah, with one. Yeah. Okay, is there? Ada Faiza, Samin, ya Muaz, ya Muaz.
I have a question.
Yes.
What do you guys normally do in the weekends? Like, is there any activities that you guys do? Any co-curriculum, maybe?
For student, curriculum for student?
Yes.
Yeah. Here, actually, we study like as usual. Yeah, because actually no COVID is, maybe it's not so scary for COVID-19. So that all the students can visit the tourism resort for studying like as usual. It's okay. So that I think, what about in Malaysia? Is it okay to study and another thing, activity maybe, or still at home for in Malaysia?
We are currently at home right now, but starting today, all the SOPs will be dismantled one by one, and we are in the phase for the endemic, so that all the students can go back to the college and happily study with our studies.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Maybe the students from Indonesia. Nothing. Okay. Yeah. Barusan buka. Ya, barusan. Nanti baru mulai.
Mr. Anas?
Yes. Yeah.
I have another question for you. Can I know what is the students' daily routine there? On a basic days, like.
Yeah, basically the routine of the student, there are many activities because we have a lot of programs like sport, and they do all like as usual. Yeah, studying at class, and then in the afternoon, they even at night also there is like a martial art. They learn martial art, and then at the evening, in the evening, there are many extracurricular like volleyball, and then
futsal, and then archery, panan, yeah. Because yeah, now we are we can do everything for right now. Because it is endemic, yeah, not pandemic again, but it's endemic. Yeah, for in my school. But another school, there are still at home, there are still 50% studying. Another school, but in my school, it's normal. Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ada ini. Yeah. Yeah, Muaz Amir, nice to meet you. We can communicate. I hope hopefully you can come here and then we can sit together.
Pak Anas.
Yes.
Doing SMA Muhammadiyah, do you guys have a club for photography or videography?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
We can share again all the photography, and then yeah, journalists we have. You wanna see our magazine later? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And again, nice to meet you, and we can talk together. It's very nice, Muaz Amir. I call you Mas Muaz, yeah, Muaz Amir. Okay, thank you. Okay, I will back to the room, and then we can take a picture together with all the staff teacher and our headmaster. Still waiting me. Yeah, this is my headmaster. Yeah. Okay.
SMP media social we can add you and we can follow your IG. Do you have IG? SMP Muhammadiyah to students, alright, and then we can add you at Facebook, and yes, we can stay connected, inshallah. Right, yeah, okay. Okay, thank you very much, SMP Muhammadiyah too, for the invitation, and inshallah we will see. We are looking forward to visit you in Surabaya, and okay, hopefully we'll be able to visit you this year.
So there is a master ceremony. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. Before the master of ceremony close the agenda, we wanna take a picture together. Would you like? Yeah. And then after taking picture together, and then we close. Okay. Wait. Yeah.
Okay, ready.
Before the master of ceremony close the agenda, we would like to have a picture together. So, Puan Fadila, maybe you can take picture and then we also take a picture together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dia takut. Jadi dia tapi coba juga sekejap. Tak sebelum dia. Okay. Okay, one. Who are going to take picture? So I will print screen. I will screenshot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Smile, everyone. Okay, we can see you. All right. Okay, hold on. We have another next speech. Okay. Right. Okay. So tadi siapa kita start kat Amir. Okay. Alia semua, Pak Afdalia, Muaz. Okay, Abu. Okay, another one. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Smile. Okay. Okay. Next page. Because there are so many of us online. So okay, next page. Okay, 1. Another pose, please. Okay, 1. Another 2, 3. Freestyle. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can see Firzah screen. Okay. Okay, and have another one. Okay. All right. Pak Anas, we cannot see you. Okay, you have to move a little bit to the right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Okay. Okay. Another one. Okay. 1. Okay. Another pose. Freestyle. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. We can see Dick Dutchman BCM screen as well. All right. Okay. I think that's all. Okay. We are done with the screenshots. Okay, Pak Anas and Headmaster of SMP. Okay, thank you very much for having us today. We are so happy to invite it. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you.
For the cooperation. Right.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
everyone.
Bye.
And the last we say, wabila identik saya. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Okay.